6 pounds 11 ounces, or 3.04 kilograms. What's happening? My family, YouTube family, here we are. There's something I forgot to do with this one. I forgot to get stock sounders. So here we are, guys. Okay, first off the bat, this is the fojill tele clone, which is a relic model, a light relic. It's got some aging going on. It's a brand new guitar, but they aged it from the factory to make it look like it's beat up and weathered. I think they did a fine job. They did a fine job on this one. Now this one is wired up correctly because the switch is towards the back, meaning that's the bridge pickup, of course, and all the way up here is the neck. Now if you'll notice on all mine, up here really represents the bridge, because it's an interesting story that how that happened. I was wiring in a new switch one time on a Squire Telecaster I used to have, and I accidentally wired it backwards. I thought, wait a minute, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna do them all like that. That's neat. That'd make people keep guessing, you know. That's just something weird I had going on. Now if you'll notice, this bridge is stringed through as well as a top loader. So you have the option to string through the body or have it as a top loader. Now there's been a debate for many moons that string through sounds better, more sustained, this, that, and the other. But I honestly can't hear a tonal difference with my ears. I have a Squire Affinity 2006 model Telecaster that has real pickups from a pink paisley reissue, and it's a top loader, and it sounds phenomenally awesome. So I can't really say that I'm buying into the fact that string through is better. And plus with string through, if you ever have to get under here for anything, that means, well, it's going to be hard to work on it, right? If you have it top loader, from the top, like your string ends be right here, you can just simply unloosen the strings a little bit from the tuners and lift up whatever you need to get to, and replace, change, fix, whatever. That's just my opinion. But anyway, enough of my jabberjaw. Let's get to the point while we're here. One more thing. These fret ends needed nothing. They are, you could tell that you could feel them, but they're not going to hurt you. You're not going to be injured. You're not going to get no blood all over your guitar for sharp fret ends on this one. Trust me, I know. Okay, here we go. We're on a neck pickup here. Clean. Running through the JHS Hall Reverb. I think the intonation might need to be checked because up here it sounds a little bit higher octave something. Anyway, in other words, it sounds like I might need to double check the intonation. 9 guitars out of 10, the intonation is not going to be perfect. It might be close and some of them might be really off, but I don't think any of them are perfect unless it gets set up at a, not a factory, but a, I guess you could say a dealer style holding tank or whatever, if you will, before they actually go out to the customer. It does look as if, well, I did do a little bit of adjustment on here. I did adjust the truss rod just a little bit to get the correct amount for me. Now some people might like more relief, some people might like less relief, but I like it to where it's just a little bit of a tick. That way when you're playing it doesn't fret out or anything or choke itself out and all that stuff. Now we're in the middle position. Sounds nice, guys. Now on the bridge by itself. Now the volume and the tone on the guitar both are done. They're on 10. These are not the original knobs that came with this guitar or the switch tip. I just had to make it my own. But these strap buttons are what came on it. Sort of a semi-mushroom, Gibson-y, vibe-ish look about them. Let's have some tones on clean on the bridge here. My nose is itching, man. Must be itching for some money. Ooh. This is one of those sensitive pots to where you barely turn the tone knob. It's all the way off. Between 0 and 1, it's poof. It comes in pretty quickly. This knob is crooked a little bit, but it's okay. It's alright. Not gonna hurt anything. Yeah, well, it'll be okay. They're weird anyway. These knobs can be funky. Cut it back to about 5 or so on tone. Check the volume sensitivity. Very slow coming. Very slow. The volume seems to come in suddenly towards 8 or 9ish, something like that. But that doesn't really, it bothers some guitar players. It really bugs them. But it doesn't really bug me all that much. It's okay. It's alright. It's not. This guitar was like 169ish, somewhere along in there. I mean, this is like mahogany body, mahogany neck. It might be an Indian laurel. It might be a. It's not ebony. It might, maybe rosewood, but more than likely Indian laurel. I'm not sure, Jatoba or something like that. I'm not positive. I'll have to look that up and get back with you on that one. Let's introduce the Sonic Cake Overdrive, the Blues Screamer. We're in the double mode. The switch is up on the double mode position here. And there's a little bit of bass come in here. This sounds, everything's all stock, like I said, except for the knobs and the switch tip. It's got the original pickups in here, the original strings, and it sounds really, really good. I mean, to be 100% stock, as far as electronics and inners and guts and whatnot, that's something I forgot to tell you guys. This has the split top tuners on it. Here we go. You turn it over. They are Clusen style tuners. I'm not exactly sure if the string goes down deep like on your more name brand style split top tuners, but I mean it's a nice touch. And they're butter beans. I love me some butter beans. Check it out. See little beanies, little butter beanies there. There you go. Well, let's click up to the middle position here on the double mode overdrive. There we go. I had it going until I messed up. Oh well, that's alright. No one's perfect anyway. These pickups, you can tell it drives the amp a little bit with the overdrive and stuff, but they don't drive it to where it's, I guess, too distorted or unbearable. You know what I mean? Just has a little bit of breakup there. Let's check this one out. You can hear just a little bit of breakup here. Just enough to make it sound really, really cool. It's not overbearing, it's not too much, you know what I mean, guys? And the volume and the tone are both still on 10. I've got the overdrive dial at, I guess you could say, about 8 o'clock on the dial there. I think the tone and the volume both are probably at about 1 or 2 o'clock on the overdrive pedal. I mean, to me it sounds great. It sounds like just enough to give it a little bit of dirt, so that you'll know something's going on. Now, with these settings, if these were humbuckers or even soap bar P90s, it would be more pronounced, but these are regular single coils like Telecaster style. So it's not going to be a whole lot. I'm guessing these are ceramic bar magnet pickups, which there's nothing at all wrong with ceramic bar magnet pickups at all. It just depends on what you are looking for as far as tone and whatnot. Now, like I said in the other film, this routing in here is cut open for a humbucker if I want to put a humbucker in here, but I'm not going to do that. I would like to put a little bit better pickup in here. There, of course, there's nothing at all wrong with how it sounds now. It's got the nice ashtray going on here. I think these knobs really set it off with this, with the green. And this is maybe a slightly aged looking scratch plate here. It might be mint green, I'm not positive. I'll have to do a little research on that one. But it probably is. I mean, this is a cream switch tip, and it does look more creamy looking than the scratch plate itself. You can tell right there. But I believe this is a mint green. I guess I don't need to do any research at all because there's a cream switch tip right there to go by. Yeah, guys. Okay. Oh yes, I put in some raggedy, rusty screws too to make it, just to give it that that look, like the reliking here and the chips and all the markings and whatnot, you know, just to add to the nostalgic look. I even put raggedy, rusty bolts here and here. Now these are still the original new ones here. But one of these days I'll probably put a better switch in here, and I'm probably going to, I got a set of, I guess what are those things called? They're called T-bucket Telecaster pickups. It's a clone of something that Fender made, of course. Yeah, they all are. All companies make clones of the original style stuff. They just got to call it something else to keep the lawyers off their cases, you know. But anyway, guys, I have made enough racket for today. Now let me tell you one last thing about this neck here. It doesn't feel Telecaster fat. You know what I mean? A Telecaster neck is kind of chunky and stuff. This feels kind of like not quite as thin as a Squire Affinity Stratocaster neck, but it feels a little bit thicker. I'm guessing it's a Slim C. I'm not positive. I'm not really sure how to tell those technical terms apart from one another. But anyway, guys, all I can say is this guitar is worth the $169. I believe it's $169. I'd say it's worth every penny, every bit. It's to me, it's great. It's really nice. Now the pickups don't need changing, but you know me, I can't leave anything alone. It's just in my blood. I just can't leave things alone. I got to try those T-bucket clones. But anyway, guys, do me a huge favor. I want everyone to have a great day, a great night, wherever you are. And always remember, keep rocking your Telecaster, your Les Paul, your Strat, whatever you have. And I'm going to borrow a little term from J-Man. It doesn't matter what the name says. If you got it, rock it. Who cares? It's okay. It'll be alright. This is Birdman 316. Sayonara.